What's going on, guys? It's Chris from Little Baby Studios. I'm gonna bring here tonight my boy T.Y. Pazzi.
What it do?
Man, we in here doing some reaction videos tonight, but we checking out specific videos of the one and only Sidhu Musiala. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh!
So, Sidhu just dropped his EP 3 days ago, and it's going crazy. He's already at 12 million views on the average views per song. 3 days, 12 million views.
Collectively, probably around
Crazy.
50 million. That's just YouTube's, you know?
Nuts. That's just the YouTube, yeah. But we wanted to follow up the EP with the BBC documentary that they have on Sidhu. This is episode 1, The Killing Call. Sidhu Musiala and the murder that shook India. And that's what we're about to find out right now. We're about to see this. We've already watched the documentary who was it that did the documentary? He's like
Trap Laura Ross.
Yeah, we checked out that documentary a few months ago. If you want to see all the Sidhu Musiala content that we have checked out on the channel, go check out the Sidhu Musiala reaction playlist. It's got over 70 videos in there for you. Y'all gonna have a good time with it. You feel what I'm saying? We just checked out the EP a second ago. Go see that if you haven't seen it yet. You rock with the vibe. Hit the subscribe. If you want to go ahead and I'm responding to somebody in the comments right now. Cyan, if you wanted to go ahead and send through a donation, you can. I don't know if we're going to be doing any other reactions than Sidhu tonight, but when we're in here on Monday, we have a full day with y'all on Monday. We'll be running as many reactions as y'all want us to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all put us on game. All right, you rock with the vibe. Hit the subscribe. Let's get to it.
Assad, I see you, Bob. What it do?
Almost forgot to put on my...
You about to listen to nothing, boy.
Is it muted? Is something going on? What's happening?
Broly Jr. I'm listening to that.
Damn, cuz. My headphone turned off? Oh, it turned back on like nothing. Hell yeah. Let go.
Thanks.
Cool, we appreciate you, Cyan.
When I first started to play Sidhu Musiala, I remember just being entranced. Who is this guy?
He's a bad boy lyricist. He's an amazing performer. And he is none other than Sidhu Musiala.
He really broke through the barrier of the Western world. And it really helped the music to grow.
Punjab has not seen something like this, at least in the last 20-25 years.
As soon as the politics came in, as soon as he started singing about life in the bin, but also the culture of power in India, I suddenly realized, wow, this guy is the nearest thing we have to a modern day poet. He was a revolutionary. He spoke truth to power.
About him.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਚ
That boy
He's
is a
like on
poet.
some Shakespearean type of shit, you know?
And that boy is definitely a poet. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a poet. Assad said that everything in this documentary is opposite. So you think that they got the documentary really wrong on Sidhu? What's up, Oh So Fresh? How you doing? Appreciate the love. So yeah, let us know, Assad, what you think about the documentary. Give us your honest opinion.
Let us know why you don't like it.
ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਲੋਕ ਡਰਨ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਬੇਪਰਵਾਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਤੋਂ
ਉਹਨੇ 50 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 5 ਸਾਲ ਜੀ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਇੰਨੀ ਫਾਸਟ ਜੀਂਦਾ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂਫਾਨ ਸੀ ਤੂਫਾਨ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਛੋਟੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਬੜਾ ਚਿਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੂਫਾਨ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਿਲਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਲੋਕ ਰੈਬੇਲੀਅਸ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਨਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੀਣ ਥੋੜੀ ਦਿੱਤਾ
All this behind the scenes footage and shit.
ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਬਸ ਕਰਿਆ ਕਰ, ਉੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ ਖਬਰ। ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਹਲੇ ਹੁਣ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ 5 ਘੰਟੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ।
I hate seeing that.
Me too, man.
This is the biggest killing that has happened in the last few decades in Punjab. Sidhu Moosewala's death has changed an entire paradigm.
Rest in power, Sidhu.
Canada-based gangster Goldie Bran admitting that he is the one who ordered the hit on Sidhu Moosewala.
पंजाब पुलिस के मुताबिक ये आपसी रंजिश का पूरा मामला बताया जा रहा है और हमले में लॉरेंस बिश्नोई गैंग शामिल है।
इस केस में मेन हमारे पास गोल्डी ब्राड इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सन जो अभी तक एब्सकॉन्डिंग है। यू कैन से इट इज अ ग्लोबल काइंड ऑफ कॉन्स्पिरेसी।
There was never any mystery around who killed Sidhu Moosewala. The mystery was about why. But the problem is, no one wants to talk about it.
In Sidhu's case, people are afraid. No one wants to speak up because it involves gangsters.
So why are
you investigating this?
What up?
The gangsters is the government, in my opinion. But they're trying to thinking they're flipping it for gangster shit.
Yeah.
Or street shit, whatever, you know.
I've always thought the government somehow involved, you know what I'm saying?
Had to have.
Yeah.
Because I'm a journalist, because I'm Punjabi, and because for such a high-profile killing, there's almost like a wall of silence around the case.
Because the facts are not out in the open. There's too much hearsay, too many rumors coming in. There is a atmosphere of fear.
Yes, people are afraid. But journalists can't hide from stories because of fear. We protect our sources. We've hidden identities. But Sidhu's story, it matters.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਕਰੋ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ। ਇਹ ਗੈਂਗਸਟਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ ਹੀ ਨਾ, ਬੜਾ ਹੀ ਡਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ।
ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੱਸ ਤੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ, ਮੈਂ ਉਸ ਪਿੰਡ ਚੋਂ ਆਇਆ।
Hell yeah.
ਉਹ ਪਿੰਡ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਸੀ। ਜੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੀ ਵੀ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਤੋਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਤੇ ਫਿਗਰ ਆਊਟ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਜ ਇੰਨੀ ਭੀੜ ਚੋਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਖੜਾਂਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਲੋਟ ਆਫ ਹਾਰਡ ਵਰਕ ਹੈ।
ਲੋਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਸੀ, ਰਾਈਟ। ਤੇ ਬਟ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਰਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਟਾਈਮ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਸੀਗਾ, ਲਾਈਕ they were really precious days for us. ਵੱਡੇ ਭਰਾ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਟ੍ਰੀਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ 1 ਸਾਲ ਸੀਨੀਅਰ ਸੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ। ਸਾਡਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੀ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਮਾਨਸਾ ਤੋਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਨਸਾ ਵਾਲੇ, ਸਾਡੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਇੱਕੋ ਜਿਹੀ। ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ, ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਸਵਰਗ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਪਲੇਸ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਹੈਗੀ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਜਾਵੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਜਾਵੇ ਨਾਲ। ਇਹੀ ਕਾਰਨ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ। ਉਹ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਦਾ ਬੁਲਟ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ, ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਜੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਬੋਲਣ ਲੱਗਦਾ, ਪੁੱਛਣ ਲੱਗਦਾ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟੋਕਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਨਾ, ਗਾਣਾ ਸੋਚ ਰਿਹਾ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗਾਣਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚ ਰਿਹਾ। ਮੈਂ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਸਕੂਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੋਂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤਾ। ਮੈਂ 5ਵੀਂ ਕਲਾਸ 'ਚ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਵਾਰ ਗਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਅੱਛਾ, ਬੰਦਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ, ਉਦਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਫੋਕ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਲੜੇ। ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਪੈਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ, ਉਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਦੀ। ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੇ ਹਿੰਡ ਬਣਾ ਲਈ।
ਮੈਂ ਅੱਡ ਕੇ ਖੁਦਾ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੱਲਾ, ਅੱਡ ਕੇ ਖੁਦਾ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੱਲਾ, ਚੰਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਖੈਰ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਆ, ਖੈਰ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਮੈਂ
ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਦੋਂ ਹਜੇ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਲਿਖਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਲਿਰਿਕਸ ਲੈਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਰਾਈਟਰ ਕੋਲੇ, ਤੁਰਿਆ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਬਾਈ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਬਾਈ ਆ ਜਾ। ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਗੇਟ ਦੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਆ ਜਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਆ ਜਾ। ਮੈਂ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੀ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ। ਉੱਥੇ ਮੀਂਹ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ। ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ। ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਚੱਤੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੀ ਉੱਥੇ, ਮੀਂਹ ਪਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਮਾਂ ਬਾਈ ਆ ਜਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਬਾਈ ਯਾਰ ਮੀਂਹ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਤੂੰ ਚਲਾ ਜਾ। ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹਿਊਮੀਲੀਏਟ ਜਿਹਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਉੱਥੇ। ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਵੀ ਚੜਿਆ। ਉਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੀਂਹ 'ਚ ਭਿੱਜੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਅੱਖਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਆਈ ਜਾਵੇ ਵੀ ਯਾਰ ਗਲਤ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੰਮ। ਅੱਜ ਸਹੁੰ ਖਾਧੀ ਹੈ, ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਗਾਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਭਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਜਾ, ਭਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੇਲ ਹੋ ਜਾ, ਆਪ ਦਾ ਲਿਖੂੰਗਾ। ਉਦੋਂ ਹਜੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਲਾਈਕ, ਬਟ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਐਟੀਟਿਊਡ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨ। ਸਿੱਧੂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਰੈਕਟਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਦੇਖੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨੋਂ, ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ। ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋ ਗਏ।
बड़ी तेज आ रहे हो सर, मेरा भी ख्याल रखो।
You heard what you see what Mahak Seko, I'm trying to say your name right, my boy. Appreciate you letting us know. Mahak said that Sidhu's parents sued them over this documentary being released.
Oh shit.
That they didn't have the consent to do that, and they aren't happy.
Bro, I feel like they got a bunch of behind the scenes footage and shit.
Yeah, they got his producer in there and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they got a shitload of content for it. I wonder why they didn't like it. I don't think we've gotten to that point yet, you know? We'll see. I feel like it's definitely going to help his name spread even further. Hold on, what's up? Yo, bro, react to new song by Cindy. Have we done Dollar by Sidhu? Have we done? Oh, okay. New song dropped by Sidhu. We actually did we just did it. Coney, we just did the whole EP. It's the stream we did right before this one. We ran the whole EP together. So go check it out when you get a chance, fam. And Legend, have we done Dollar by Sidhu? That one doesn't sound familiar to me.
It doesn't to me either.
We'll have to look. I don't think we have yet, though.
Start up, Aji, ajo.
3 ਗਾਣੇ ਸ਼ੂਟ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਉੱਥੇ।
ਆਜੋ ਆਜੋ ਆਜੋ, ਚਲੋ 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 ਚਲੋ, ਚੱਲਦੇ ਰਹੋ ਆਜੋ। ਓਏ ਗਲਤ ਆ ਗਏ। ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਚਲੋ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੂੰ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣੀ। ਹਾਂ ਬਸ ਰੱਜ ਕੇ
ਕਾਫੀ ਉਦੋਂ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਿਆ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਸ਼ੂਟ ਤੇ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪਤਾ ਉਦੋਂ।
See a bunch of little.
I never see this shit too much. Of Sidhu and all of his shit, you know.
That's probably what they're mad about, bro. Like, if I had to guess, they're probably mad about
releasing
this footage, like all these behind-the-scenes footage.
Than what Sidhu wanted to drop of himself.
Or it could be the story as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's crazy.
Should we support this
shit?
shit?
ਜੋ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਆਪ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨ। ਉੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਬਲੀਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਵੀ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੱਦ ਵੀ ਬਣੂਗਾ ਕੁਛ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੱਕਰ ਨਹੀਂ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਖਿੱਚੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ, ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਹਨਾ।
It definitely doesn't have butter.
Chances are, if you're leaving the Pind, which, you know, the rural areas of the Punjab, you're going to go where the other immigrants are. And if you go to Toronto and you want to find the South Asians, and especially the Punjabis, you go to Brampton.
Brampton? Hey, that's where, what's his face is from? They had that song B-Town.
Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny Mountain, yeah.
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੋਰ ਪੜ੍ਹੇ। ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟਰੈਂਡ ਸੀਗਾ। ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਟੱਡੀ
They were
ਕਰਨਾ, ਬੈਟਰ
super fire,
ਓਪਰਚੁਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਗ੍ਰੈਬ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰਨਾ।
ਬੰਦਾ ਮਿਲਾਈਏ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ।
ਅੱਛੀ ਗੱਲ ਜੀ।
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ।
ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ, ਉਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਦੋਸਤ ਸੀਗੇ, ਬਟ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਲੋਜ਼ ਹੋਏ। ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਘਰੇ, ਜੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਯੰਗ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਏਜ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਵੀ ਆਪਦਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਘੁੰਮ ਫਿਰ ਲਏ, ਕਾਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਗੇੜੇ ਗੂੜੇ ਕੱਢ ਲਏ, ਫਿਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਆਪਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਸੁਣਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ। ਕੈਡੀਲੈਕ ਗਾਣਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਭਰਾ ਨੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਕੱਠ ਹੋਇਆ। ਦੇਖੋ ਹੋ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਡਾਉਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਘੁੰਮੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਟਾਉਣ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਡਾਉਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਘੁੰਮੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਟਾਉਣ ਨਹੀਂ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਿੱਠ ਤੇ ਸੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਓਏ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਮੌਣ ਨਹੀਂ, ਰੋੜੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਤੜਫਾਉਂਦੀ ਨੱਡੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੈਡੀਲੈਕ ਕਾਲੀ।
Brampton is the de facto capital of Punjabi music from the diaspora, and I think even more so Punjabi rap music, which is essentially Punjabi music that's got an element of fusion applied to it. Brampton is the motherlode. And it didn't take much time for Sidhu Moosewala to cross paths with one of the biggest producers on the Canadian scene.
ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਦੀਪ ਬਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ, ਮਾਹੌਲ ਜਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਮੈਂ ਲਿਖਤਾ ਬਸ, ਫਿਰ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਕਰਤਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਲੀਕ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਉਹ ਘੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੰਮ ਹੋਰ ਜੀ, ਉਹ ਲੀਕ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਗਿਆ। ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਜਾ ਮਾਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਗਾਣਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਚੱਲ ਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਤੂੰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਉਂਦਾ।
ਦੋ ਬੋਲ ਸੁਣਾਓ ਜੀ।
ਉਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੋ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਖੱਬੀ ਖਾਣ ਨੇ ਘਰਾਣੇ ਬੱਲੀਏ, ਬੈਲੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵੱਡ ਖਾਣੇ ਲਾਣੇ ਬੱਲੀਏ, ਰੱਖ ਕਿਰਪਾਨਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਰੋਟੀਆਂ, ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਨਿਆਣੇ ਕੀ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਬੱਲੀਏ, ਆਓ ਜੀਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਖਿਓ ਅਜੀਬ ਕਰਦੇ, ਬੜੀ ਦੀ ਗਵਾਹੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਜੱਗ ਭਰਦਾ, ਉਹ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਕਸੂਰ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ, ਜੱਟ ਉਸ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਲੋਂਗ ਕਰਦਾ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਕਸੂਰ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ, ਜੱਟ ਉਸ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਲੋਂਗ ਕਰਦਾ।
Looking back when Sidhu Moosewala emerged, all you had coming out of the Punjab, it was still so traditional. It was Big Bird who I think lit the touch paper underneath him.
He actually reached out to me on Facebook, and fairly quickly, like, you know, the next day he was at the studio, and that's where it all kind of began. The first song, which was So High, Uchiya Galla,
High was dope.
got that done in like 1-2 days. So he didn't really give me a direction per se, but all he said was, he's like, hey bro, like I want to make this sound like an anthem. I had Sidhu come back in a few days later to actually like listen to the song like in person, and like his reaction was just like speechless. Like he was like surprised, or like he's like you know, he was like holy, like what is this?
The synchronicity around Sidhu Moosewala and Big Bird was absolutely amazing, because Big Bird was just coming through, really making proper international quality hip hop. And who was his first protege? Sidhu Moosewala.
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਆ ਤੋਏ ਗਾਣਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਪੜਾਕਾ ਪੂਰਾ।
After making So High, we called Sidhu back to the studio, and then right away Sidhu just started like, in his mind, I could see his mind just going crazy. Like he already started writing in his head, like everything he was gonna, you know, like he was such like a genius when it came to lyrics. He had the hook already, and he's already writing the verses, and I'm like, holy, like, okay, we're onto something now, right?
So High
I don't
was
know
the
what that
track
is,
that
fam.
broke
What was
through
Castle?
not just Canada, but the UK and India too.
The first song, the second song, the third song did really well. We started getting like shows, like offers for shows, like in like Montreal or Vancouver. People were going crazy. Like, who is this guy? Who is this Sidhu guy? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's a bad boy lyricist. He's an amazing performer. And he is none other than Sidhu.
The first time I saw Sidhu, I related to it so much because like him, I think I'm also from two cultures where I'm like very rooted, but then I love hip hop. He was wearing his turban and he had like this gangster, I think it was like a jersey, his swag, you know? I was just like, you know, the thing that we all wanted, this fusion, it has happened. It's finally here.
When Sidhu Moosewala came forth, the average Punjabi fan said, "Who is this guy? What madness is this? Yo, this is the emergence of the Canadian voice now." Little did I know that actually he was even bigger than just being a Canadian voice.
That boy from the motherland. Belinda, go check out the reaction we did right before this one. We did all 3 Sidhu songs on the new EP together on that one reaction.
Big stream.
Go check it out when you get a chance.
No one knew Sidhu was going to be this big, this fast. This pinned boy, the village boy, to a global megastar in the space of a few months. Maybe even Sidhu wasn't prepared for how hard it was going to be.
When you're nothing, no one is around you. But when you start becoming bigger, you know, start getting hit songs, then 10 people start joining you. Then 20 people start joining you.
Anonymous.
Hey, you know, you're so good.
How do we even know he's a
They're all
producer?
fake people. But your crew starts to get bigger, you know?
ਕੋਈ ਸਰਕਲ 'ਚ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਵੇਂ ਆ ਗਏ ਤੇ
I don't know what to think about the anonymous person. Yeah. They should have done the one word, like the black mask and the deep voice. Yeah.
50 ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਆ ਗਈਆਂ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਐਂਟਰੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਉੱਥੇ 40-50 ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ
We got a thing where it's like put a name on it. You know what I'm saying? Put a name on it, man. That shit don't be nothing unless we know who you is saying.
Put a name, put a face on it.
Put a face on it, man. Come on.
Tell him.
ਨਾਲ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ
I don't like to be a producer.
At the start of his career, Sidhu was managed by 2 of his friends, Kanwar and Jyoti. At first, this was okay. But around 2018, this is when Sidhu starts to get really famous, there's a lot of money involved, and that's when cracks started to appear.
At first, Sidhu's relationship with his managers was great, like brothers. But after a while, the relationship between the 3 of them soured.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਸ 'ਚ ਸਾਡੇ 'ਚ ਸੀਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਦਾ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਟੂਰ ਦੀ ਆਹ ਸ਼ੋਆਂ ਦੀ ਇਨਕਮ ਆਈ ਆ ਵੀ ਬਟ ਜੋ ਗਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਇਨਕਮ ਜੋ ਆਈ ਆ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਕੋਲੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਨਵੇਂ ਸੀਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਿਊ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਾ 50-60 ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਵੀ ਖਾਣਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਰਹਿਣ ਸਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਾਂ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ 'ਚ ਤੇਲ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਰਕਲ ਉਹ ਸ਼ੋਅ 'ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚੋਂ ਆਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਉਹਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਦੇ ਡੈਡੀ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ ਤੇ
The father told Sidhu, "You write your own songs, you sing them. Then why are they making the money?"
ਸੋ ਬਸ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸੀ ਹੋਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਬਲੇਮ ਵੀ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਕਨਵਰ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਜੋਤੀ ਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਖਾ ਲਏ
His family asked Sidhu to leave Kanwar and Jyoti and manage his own affairs. When there's not much money, things usually go fine. There is love. But when you add fame and money to the mix, fights start to happen. people become enemies.
Fuck that
Almost
shit.
as soon as he'd made it,
Me and T.Y. are brothers for life. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make this shit.
Brothers fight.
Brothers fight.
But they still good.
Are you?
But we ain't never got to no fucking
Nah.
argument or fucking nothing about this shit.
Nah. Hey, you know what's funny?
It's a democracy here.
I think you and I got into a fight in like 2nd grade on the bus a long ass time ago.
Fucking 2nd grade. I was in 1st grade then.
I think I was in 2nd. That's fucking wild. I didn't even hang out with T.Y. like in school most of the time, but I do remember in 2nd grade me and him got into it on the bus.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was because of fucking douchebag ass Jacob. Jacob fucking was being like, T.Y., fight him. Fucking Jacob Mintz, fucking asshole.
Back when I was a crash out.
Approval you
and love.
You were just young, getting motivated by fucking douchebag ass Jacob.
Fucking.
Because Jacob would always fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Jacob were always fucking fighting and shit. And I think he was just in your ear, being like, "Hey, fight him, fight fucking dick, bro."
That sounds like some shit he would do too, bro.
Yeah, Jacob was my fucking neighbor. I dealt with this shit all the time.
Yeah, fuck that.
The fucking asshole. Now he tries to be all cool with me all the time. I'm like, you know, I do remember you from when we were kids, right?
Sidhu lost his management. I did. And that left him exposed at a time when he was making a lot of money. And that attracted the attention of some really dangerous people.
Sidhu was absolutely steeped in hip-hop culture, as a lot of modern-day Punjabi artists are. So in his videos, there were guns, there was all that gangster stuff, you know, machismo, bravado, all of this, I'm a gangster, which I felt he was role-playing out. But he got a lot of criticism for it.
Obviously, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਗਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਗੈਂਗਸਟਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਆ ਕੁੱਟਣ ਮਾਰਨ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਆ ਹਲਕਾਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਫੀਲਿੰਗ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਆ
ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਚਪਨ ਦੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ 6ਵੀਂ ਤੋਂ ਹਿਪ ਹੌਪ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਸੁਣ ਰਿਹਾ ਬਲੈਕ ਹਿਪ ਹੌਪ ਅਮਰੀਕਨ ਹਿਪ ਹੌਪ ਕਹ ਲਓ ਉਦੋਂ ਵਾਇਲੈਂਟ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੋ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਹਨਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਗਲਤ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਸੁਣ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਗੋਲੀ ਮਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਡਰੱਗ ਵੇਚਣ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ
He was obsessed with hip-hop culture and the history of hip-hop culture. And hip-hop culture, after the 80s and breakdancing and all that stuff, went violent very quickly.
Do you think rap influenced you to do dumb stuff when you were younger?
I feel like it was a time period where everybody was trying to be hard.
Dog, rap.
The 90s were insane.
I fucking know that rap influenced me to do dumb shit when I got straight out of high school. Because all I listened to was people talking about selling drugs, and I thought that's what I had to do.
If you're an adult during that time.
If you're an adult...
But you're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it, like, while it's happening. So everybody's trying to be gangster. Everybody in the 90s was about gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, towards the 2000s and the 99s, we started getting more fly.
Yeah.
More flashy and flaunting and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the 90s, everybody was trying to hold their nuts, bro. Like, you had to be gangster or your image was fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that time period. And I can see how that'll influence people, grown-ups who are there, like, trying to make a name for themselves. I
think I was too addicted to listening to, like, SBM whenever I was, like, 17. So it made me want to fucking be Scarface. Because all his shit was talking about selling dope and shit. And all I was doing was hanging out with dope dealers and fucking doers and shit. And I was like, damn, there's $1 million to be made in this neighborhood. No, fuck no, there ain't. Ain't goddamn, get all them dope heads together in that neighborhood, you might have fucking 10K. You know what I'm saying? How little did I know at that time? You had to broaden your horizons.
Everybody throwing 20, we'll get a teener.
See, they'll put an extra point on there.
You know, you listen to any of the greats, the golden era of hip-hop in the 90s, they were gangsters, they carried guns, it was all about taking your enemies out. So he actually drew from that.
because he was also like heavily hip hop influenced, you know, obviously from like even like Tupac and all the new stuff as well.
I get the Tupac influence.
So he was already like, you know, had that like hip hop mentality as well.
ਪਰ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੈਜੈਂਡ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟੁਪਾਕ ਲੱਗਦਾ.
Guys, that's a good spot for us to stop this at. We're going to break it down into pieces, but hold on. Since there is a controversial issue with this video, y'all let us know in the comments if y'all want us to continue with it or not. We'll see what's up, you know what I'm saying? Let us know yes or let us know no, and we'll figure out how to play it from there, you feel what I'm saying? And then we'll be back next week to either do more of it or to move on to something else, you feel what I'm saying?
Y'all let us know.
But yeah, y'all let us know, because we don't want to do anything that would you think would upset the family.
We don't want to disrespect them at all.
Yeah, we fuck with Sidhu. We only do this
cool
because
some
we fuck
behind the
with
scenes
Sidhu.
footage shit, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to go on further.
We can watch it on our own, you know what I'm saying? And
Even
definitely,
that, I'd rather watch something if they drop that shit.
And seeing the people that they're interviewing anonymous people and shit. They're interviewing the ex-manager who he had issues with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they probably gonna lean some type of way with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like if they dropped a documentary, it'd probably do a lot crazier numbers. Like, because people are going to support them a lot more than they'll support BBC.
Hearing a documentary from the ex-manager reminds me of like when Eminem's mom dropped a documentary about Eminem.
I've never seen it or
it was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. He sued her over it and shit.
Shit.
Yeah. He's fucking.
What happened?
Oh, she just put all this crazy shit. She got it narrated by Ice-T, and then Ice-T in the documentary said, and when Eminem was a young man, he got heavily influenced by a specific artist, Ice-T, and he put himself in the fucking video. That shit was so wild. I was like, no fucking way. Get out of here.
That's fire, though.
Yeah, that was a crazy
Where can we
one.
watch that at now?
Oh, we can fight it. We can fight it for sure. All right, y'all let us know what y'all want to do, man. If y'all want to see the rest of it or if you think we should move on. Y'all rock with the vibe. Hit the subscribe. Go check out our Sidhu Musayala reaction playlist. Go check out the new Sidhu Musayala EP reaction we just did before this one. I think if y'all weren't digging this, y'all gonna like that. You feel me? Ain't no doubt in my mind. If y'all fuck with Sidhu, you gonna like that one. All right. We love you guys. Follow us, Brixside Official. That's Bricks with an X. Follow my boy,
G. Wow. Party!
and we will see y'all soon, man. Peace.
Yeah.